What's up everybody, Tony here from Forward Compatible, and I'm here to talk about Respawn Entertainment's Titanfall Beta. Now if you guys are unfamiliar with Respawn Entertainment, these are the gentlemen who long ago created the Medal of Honor franchise, and later on went on to found Infinity Ward and create Call of Duty. Now Titanfall is their new game. It's a mech-based war simulator. So let's talk a little bit more about the game. The beta begins with a rather extensive tutorial. It does a great job of teaching a newbie the basics of the game, but for an FPS veteran like myself, the longevity of the tutorial was a bit of a turnoff. The hand-holding begins with simple movement around the screen and shooting basics, but does get into some new mechanics like the parkour wall running and the Titan controls, which I did find rather helpful. Currently the beta's level cap is set to 14. At this time, we're unsure if this will be able to carry over to the actual game upon its release. Within the 14 levels, there's a surprising amount of content to unlock, ranging from SMGs and EMP grenades all the way to smoke screens for your Titan. The game includes pretty standard weapon upgrades, which is to be expected of a modern-day shooter. User favorites like red dot sights and extended magazines will make a welcome return. Modifications, however, are currently limited to your primary weapon, but hopefully this will change with the full release or perhaps some future DLC. Burn cards are a unique feature to Titanfall that provide weapons, abilities, and power-ups that can be used during a match. You're allowed 3 burn cards per match. These are one-time activations that last until your death. These burn cards are unlocked through objectives and challenges throughout normal gameplay. Roughly 30 burn cards are available in your inventory at once, but you can only select 3 to use per match. But keep in mind, once used, it's gone forever. Currently we're limited to 3 different game modes, the first of which is attrition. This is essentially your standard team deathmatch, with the first team to score 250 points wins. The second game mode is called Hardpoint, and it's very similar to King of the Hill. In this game mode, you want to hold a certain area to gain score, and luckily the use of Titans is allowed. In this mode, the first to score 400 points wins. The final game mode that we were able to access in the beta is called Last Titan Standing. And this is very similar to Last Man Standing. In this mode, the entire team spawns in Titans, and the first team to lose all the Titans loses the match. Keep in mind, there are no respawns in this game mode.
Okay, your Titan's prepped for launch. Call it when ready.
The only problems I found throughout the course of playing the Titanfall beta are an occasional frame rate issue and some slight tearing. The AI bots that are included in Titanfall are hit or miss at best. Sometimes they can seemingly be shooting at nothing at all, but at other times they seem to work together in unison quite well. For a game with an obscene amount of mobility in the form of parkour and jetpacks, there is one glaring omission with no slide option. Overall, I was very impressed with what I've seen thus far. Titanfall showcases excellent fast-paced action that will be an instant classic to first-person shooter fans, new and old. The time I've spent with Titanfall was loads of fun to say the least, and I am in high anticipation of its release date, later in March.
Nice moves. Finish the job.